Your brain is at war and you are losing. On one side is the insane, buzzing noise of the modern world. Your phone attacks you with notifications, social media feeds, and 1,000 tiny distractions, destroying your attention. We'll call this the transparent world, a state where everything screams for a piece of your focus. You can feel it, right? Your attention span is shrinking. The deep, important work you want to do seems impossible. You're not even driving your own brain anymore. But what if I told you this is a battle you can win? What if you could unlock a state of insane, effortless focus? A state we're borrowing from Dragon Ball called Ultra Instinct, where your body and mind just click. This isn't fantasy. This is a real psychological state you can train, and in this video, I'll break down the science of how you can achieve it and win the war for your mind. If you feel like your focus is broken, listen, it's not your fault. The world we live in is designed to work against your concentration. This transparent world is an environment of information overload where our brains are non-stop bombarded. This constant stream of data shatters our attention, leading to cognitive overload, stress, and the feeling that you're never in control. But on the other side of this war is the ultimate prize, Ultra Instinct. In psychology, this is known as a flow state, a term coined by psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. It's the state of ultimate human performance, where you're so locked in that nothing else matters. People in flow report that time disappears, hours feel like minutes, and self-consciousness vanishes. This isn't about trying harder, it's a completely different brain state. So, how do we unlock it? To activate peak awareness, we have to look inside the brain. The key is a scientific idea called transient hypofrontality. It sounds complicated, but it's simple. Transient means temporary, and hyperfrontality means turning down the activity in your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that overthinks and criticizes you. Think of your prefrontal cortex as a terrible boss who's always micromanaging you. During a flow state, that boss finally shuts up and lets you work. This quiets the part of your brain that causes self-doubt, letting your more instinctive parts take over. You stop thinking about doing it, and you just do it. Your actions become effortless and automatic. As this happens, your brain releases a powerful chemical cocktail. It includes norepinephrine and dopamine for laser focus, plus serotonin and anandamide to make you feel amazing. Your brain is literally rewarding you for getting into deep focus, resulting in a calm, controlled state of peak performance. Knowing the science is cool, but using it is what matters. Our analytics show a crazy 98% of you watching haven't subscribed. If you want to keep learning how to master your mind, do yourself a favor and subscribe. We break down the psychology of peak performance every single week to give you the tools you need. Alright, let's get to the good stuff. Here are 3 core challenges to unlock Ultra Instinct. Challenge number 1 is the challenge/skill balance. A flow state only happens when a task is perfectly balanced between its difficulty and your skill level. If it's too easy, you get bored. If it's too hard, you get anxious, which fires up your overthinking brain and throws you out of flow. The sweet spot is a task that demands 100% of your attention. To find it, you have to become a master at adjusting the difficulty. If a project feels too big, break it into tiny goals. If a task is boring, make it harder. Give yourself a tight deadline or try to do it more perfectly than before. Hunt for that sweet spot where the challenge pushes you to the edge of your abilities. Okay, challenge number 2 is the fortress of focus. The transparent world is the enemy of flow. Every notification and interruption is trying to destroy your focus. To get Ultra Instinct, you have to be ruthless about eliminating distractions. Studies have shown that just seeing your smartphone, even when it's off, reduces your available brain power. Building a fortress of focus means creating a zero distraction space, but it also means beating internal distractions, that urge to check email or scroll social media. Here's a trick for that, the 10-minute rule. When you feel the urge to get distracted, tell yourself you can do it, but you have to wait 10 minutes. Most of the time, the urge will be gone, and you'll be deep in focus. And that brings us to the final challenge, number 3. The practice of presence. Focus isn't a light switch, it's a muscle, and it needs to be trained. The best way to train it is with mindfulness, which is simply paying attention to the present moment without judgment. Every time your mind wanders and you gently bring it back, you're doing one rep for your attention muscle. A regular mindfulness practice can rewire your brain for better attention. This doesn't mean meditating on a mountain for an hour. You can practice anywhere. Try mindful walking, focusing on how your feet hit the ground. Or mindful eating, focusing only on the taste of your food. These small, daily practices build your power to control your attention, making it easier to slip into ultra instinct. Let's be real. You can't be in ultra instinct 24/7. The goal isn't to escape the transparent world completely, but to navigate it without letting it own you. Ultra instinct is your secret weapon for deep work. But for everything else, you need a different kind of awareness. This is where situational and emotional intelligence come in. It's about being present enough to understand what's happening around you and what you and others are feeling. This awareness helps you handle the noise of the world without getting overwhelmed. It's about learning to pause, see what's going on in your head, and choose how to respond instead of just reacting. This is the other side of ultimate awareness. The battle for your mind is real, and it's happening every day. But now you know how to win. You win not by hiding from the world, but by making your mind so powerful that the noise doesn't matter. You win by completing the 3 challenges: finding the challenge, skill balance, building a fortress of focus, and committing to the practice of presence. This is bigger than just being more productive. This is about taking back total control of your mind. It's about going from being a passenger in your own head to being the one behind the wheel. If this helped, subscribe for more breakdowns on how to upgrade your brain. Thanks for watching.